My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Life of Pi. And I should begin this review by saying I'm not an Ang Lee fan. Um, Sense and Sensibility, I don't hate, but I don't really like it either. I would never watch it again. I've never killed for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Hawk is really ambitious, but it's just a disaster. Brokeback Mountain is not my cup of tea. Billy Lane's Long Halftime Walk is a really forgettable movie, and Gemini Man is a real generic action flick. So, in fact, I don't like almost any of his movies except for this one. To me, this is so easily his best film, but it's still not great. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Suraj Sharma doesn't really get the credit he deserves for his performance in this movie. Like, this entire movie relies on him, and I thought he was always convincing, and he carried this movie pretty well. Irfan Khan does a pretty good job. He brings enough dramatic weight to this movie when needed. Ralph Spar, who I know him as the boyfriend in The F Word, but he does do a pretty good job here. His reactions just always seem so sincere, and that does elevate the movie. So, it's well acted, but I gotta be honest, I am not the biggest fan of survival movies. Well, a character is just stuck in a certain location and they're just trying to survive. Because at first, usually, the movie starts off as really intense, but then it just becomes one note, and lots of these movies do just feel the same. They have to figure out what they're going to eat, they gotta find ways to fend for themselves, and it's just nothing new. Even giving this character a tiger in the boat as well, it still feels like the type of movie I have seen plenty of times. And I just don't think the story is as powerful as it thinks it is. The main dude begins the story by saying, "This movie will make you believe in God." And I do believe in God, absolutely, 100%. But I just don't think the story really has that kind of weight to it. And when we get to the end and you can start to interpret the movie in different ways, I don't know. Even when I saw this movie for the first time in 2013, yes, I know it's a 2012 release, but I saw it in 2013, it's never really done anything for me. So it's just not the type of movie I'm ever going to love. But the direction here by Ang Lee is top notch. Like, he elevates this movie in every sense, and it kind of pisses me off that we've never seen another movie like this from him. Like, I feel like he could have made so many beautiful blockbusters, and for some reason he just doesn't. This movie is just a work of art from beginning to end. Every scene just looks so beautiful. The cinematography is top notch. I love how this movie constantly switches aspect ratios, and the visual effects are jaw dropping. And look, if you know me, you know I'm a huge Avatar fan, but this movie reminds me of Avatar in the best way possible. This movie understands that it's cool to be bright and colorful and to really just take your time with the visuals, and this movie is just so vibrant and so colorful and so beautifully handled that not through the writing but through the filmmaking it adds a sense of awe and wonder. And there's even a scene in this movie that's designed to make it look like 3D with the black bars at the top and bottom of the screen. And I don't know if I've actually ever seen that in a movie before. So I still really like my experience with it. I just wish I cared for the story more. Like, even when you get to like the Meerkat Island and it's like a Venus flytrap and the water turns to acid, it doesn't really do anything for me. The first act also goes on for way too long. Like, it takes forever to get to the boat, but once we get to the boat, it's kind of one note, except through the visuals. Like, if I would have liked this movie more if it was 85 minutes long. But, yeah, I still like it. I still think it's a good movie. I just like pretty looking movies. And sure, it's not the best movie and I've got issues. It still looks stunning. So I'm giving Life of Pi a 7 out of 10. Like, that scene with the whale and some of, like, the dream sequences and the scene when the sun is reflecting off the water and it's just so orange. It's just breathtaking stuff. But Life of Pi, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.